Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back to episode 11 of the Sharpshooters podcast. I'm your humble and gracious host, Mr. Brinsky Sharpe, aka Mr. B Sharpe. Song. Man, I got my fellas in the house tonight, and I'm gonna bring them on in a second. But first, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We constantly growing every week, and we appreciate everybody for all their support, for showing love. Even though my guys just really they just come on here just because of me just helping me out. So I appreciate them very, very much. So they're gonna get a nice Christmas present from me. But also, I just want to shout out Dionysia for this five hoodie, man. Just want to show her stuff off, man. I'm gonna have her Twitter, uh website, her Instagram on there, so y'all go on there, get y'all some stuff. She does a lot of HBCU gear, and I just want to show her some love, man, and my support. Just want to tell her appreciate it. So shout out to her. But let's get the show started. You know I got my guys in here with me.
What's good, man?
What's happening? Well, you see the man himself, the Haven, right there with the Texans jersey on. And you know I gotta have my boy Tez at the bottom. Welcome back to the show, my brother.
I'm happy to be back, man.
Oh yeah, man. Man, this guy up here is just having a great week, man. Got to see his Texans go up there to Cincinnati.
Yeah,
And
man.
hand up boys upset. But it got that rabbit foot in y'all pocket, boy.
Oh yeah, CJ boy.
Yeah, hey. But we don't talk about it.
We gonna get to him.
Yeah, he may even be on somebody NFL mid-season awards.
Okay.
But man, why I got that ticker at the bottom? That thing just ticking at the bottom, talking about some college football playoff rankings, which we're gonna get to later on in the show. We just gotta wait until they announce it. But we're gonna start off with something simple this week. Well, I usually start off with college football, but since it's like kind of a lazy week in college football for the most part, man, because like it's not really no big games, but we'll talk about it later. But first off, the NBA mid-season tournament. Well, the NBA in-season tournament. I think this is the stupidest thing the NBA has done in a long time. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Yeah. I was not a fan when they was talking about it. I was not a fan when it was on the horizon, and I wasn't a fan when they announced it. To be like, bro, this makes zero sense to me. And folks are like, oh man, it's something new. It can be like soccer, but I'm like, bro, this is not soccer. This is basketball. This is the NBA. Nobody cares about no in-season tournament. I promise you. You can have 10 of this, 10 in-season tournaments, and nobody's gonna care. Like, oh, bro, you remember when we watched that in-season tournament? You're gonna have nice ratings to start off because it's just something new. You're just checking it out. But I think over time, man, it's just gonna be something just like, bro, get rid of this. This doesn't even make any sense. I just want to know y'all thoughts on it.
I mean, it gives these players incentive to ball a little bit harder early on in the season. I mean, for some reason, bro, we don't get exciting basketball when the season starts off, man. Like, it's like we're real excited when we see the summer league players ball out and everything like that. But hold on, not necessarily we don't necessarily get to see like exciting basketball majority of the season. So I just feel like it's pretty cool to have this tournament, man, in a sense, because these players are playing to get paid. And, we might actually get to see more exciting basketball, at the start of the season.
But the thing is, bro, it ain't like these dudes are playing in the 80s. This ain't the 80s. This ain't the 70s. This ain't the 60s. Now, if you said to the dudes in the 60s, oh, bro, you get to pay play for $500K as like a winning, like a grand prize. I don't know if it's each. I think it's each, maybe for each player. I don't know. There ain't no way nobody about to split no $500K with 12 to 15 players. So I would just say each. Now back in that day, yeah, boy, them boy, you'll see Bob Cousy and Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West doing some of everything, going crazy for that money.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, these folks getting paid like even dudes that ain't even stars, they getting paid like 4 years. I'm talking about like bench warmers, like 4 years, 50 million.
Yeah.
So what it now? I know too much money ain't enough money. I ain't gonna sit here now. For me, that's a lot of money. I'm trying to go out there and hoop. I'm talking about for these dudes.
For me, I like the in-season tournament because from the time that you were kids, from the time they go to college, man, you got tournaments within the season, and it's just a part of the basketball world, man. Everybody like playing in tournaments. Now, do I think it means something to them? Absolutely not, because at the end of the day, they there to win an NBA championship. But just for like the culture of basketball and just growing up around it, I think the tournament is a cool little thing to do within the season. Kind of like the Haven said, man, they get them playing early on in the season. Like we seeing some competitive basketball early on, and I like it. What I don't like and what I think everybody else do like, I don't like the courts, bro. I could have gone without the courts. I ain't gonna lie. We probably could have did some jerseys or something, but the courts, it just seemed like too much to me.
Yeah, the jerseys would have been a dope idea, man. To have
now you probably would have got me with the jerseys.
Yeah. Now that
like,
would have been dope.
Yeah, do some mess like that. I ain't gonna lie, it'll probably excuse me. One court.
I gotta fall off right quick. I'm sorry.
No, you good. It's a couple of I'm trying to think, man. It's a few courts out of 5. I like the Lakers court. I think Charlotte got a dope court. It's just the colors on there, but after a while, you'll start to get a headache just looking at the court all the time. It's like something you'll see on NBA Street Volume 2. I don't know why that game popped in my head when I seen the court. I'm like, why does it just feel like something like that?
What would have been a dope idea for this if they would have done this like a tour, like, you know, in different cities that normally don't have teams or something like that. Kind of play it like the bubble or something like that. I don't know. They could have did something a lot different. They could have did an outdoor tourney or something like that, man. Something different, bro. Just, you know, right now it just seems like they're just putting a bunch of, you know, random teams. And my whole thing is, it's like, what is this gonna like go in the stat sheet or something like that? Like,
yeah, it's still like considered regular season.
No, I'm saying like.
Oh, you talking about like how they got the playoff stats?
Tournament champions.
Hey man, that's why I said, bro. Bro, I don't think it's gonna last a year.
Yeah, like how long is this gonna last? Realistically,
I give it at the max. Hopefully it's a year, but at the max that I think it'll last, I give it 3 years.
3 years.
3 years, because there's just something new in the second year. It's all gonna come to them ratings. Like, who cares this much? Like, bro, it's football season. Only thing folks care about, and I love basketball. Bro, only thing that folks care about right now when it comes to the NBA is opening night and Christmas Day. Outside of that, once football season is over, then we can talk about basketball. I can care less, bro. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. And I'm glad that Ted said something about, like, it just like in high school, like you play in like them tournaments or whatnot, like them Christmas tournaments and all that. But the thing that I have against that, I'm like, bro, what do you remember about those tournaments? Nobody remembers that you were let's just say the Booker T. Washington Christmas Day tournament champions. Nobody remembers that. They remember did you go to state and did you win?
That's
the only thing. It's just like that, bro. It's going to be very forgettable. I'm so mad they even had the players promoting that thing with the trophy. I like, bro, I wouldn't even want to hang a banner of that anywhere.
I mean, it to me is like just like when the G League team wins the championship. It's like,
but see, the G League is something totally different. At least they got a league for
they got a league, they got a whole league. But I'm just saying, it's kind of like it's forgettable.
Yeah, but that I'd rather watch that than watch this.
Yeah,
because it's stupid.
Right.
Like, what is the point?
Right.
Like, what is this gonna do? It means absolutely nothing. Then if somebody just say, "Oh, it's for money" or whatnot, I'm like, bro, these guys are getting paid now.
Yeah,
I'm talking about paid now, and they're not even playing for like on 10-year contract. They playing on like 4 or 5 year contracts, and I'm talking about getting buku money. I think what's his name, Anthony Davis, when he signed that 3 years, 186 million.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, I don't know the exact number, but I know it was like something like that. 3 years, 186 million, bro. Just think about that. That's a lot of money. That's well over 50 million a year just playing basketball, which we know he's not going to play the whole season. So,
yep, guaranteed. So
if there's anything you can guarantee in life, bro, you can bet that he's not going to be in there. So,
true.
But I'll put it like this. So since we got all the negatives out and we just been poo-pooing on it for the most part, well, I have. Who you want to see win it?
Of course, I want to see the Rockets win it, man. My team is on the hot streak, man. I do want to see a young team. I want to see a young team come out and ball. Somebody surprising, man. Maybe even the OKC Thunder or somebody. I don't want to see like anything cliche, man. I want to see some new teams come out and do something hot early on in the season and make it interesting. I'm gonna say that much. I don't want to see the Lakers win this.
I think I want to see Minnesota win it.
That'd be cool.
It'll be nice. It'll like a good little pep start for Ant-Man's career, man. Give him an in-season tournament. It might mean something to like start getting him going because he balling. He playing ball right now.
Yes, he is.
I want to see him. It'll give him the little boost to show him that he can will a team to something. And then all he needs is a little bit more help. And then he can think about getting a finals.
Man. See, I was trying to talk positive, but you made me think of something. I'll just say, just think about it, bro. I think we all here can agree Michael Jordan's the GOAT. No rebuttal.
We
go
down
Michael Jordan's GOAT. Well, that's beside the point. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. But
allegedly,
that's just like Michael Jordan playing in the 80s and the Lakers and the Celtics winning championships. And we're like, oh, Michael won 3 straight in-season tournaments. Like, bro, what is that gonna do for his legacy, bro?
I'm not saying it's a big thing for his legacy. I'm just saying that it's a nice little confidence booster.
Man, nobody don't want that
as a leader on the team. You feel me? Like he's starting to solidify himself. This would be a nice little confidence boost. It's like making your first All-Star game for real, bro. Like,
bro,
we count those, but nobody give a fuck who win the All-Star. Nobody really give a fuck who win the All-Star.
I care more about who win the All-Star game. I always been a West guy for some odd reason.
Yeah, when they was doing it this way, like when they was doing that way, I hope
they're going back to it.
Yeah, I'm happy they're going back to that format because it ain't competitive no more, man. Like they be hooping probably the last 5 minutes, but I miss the days where they used to hoop the whole game. It was worth watching.
Like they'll play around like first quarter, second quarter, just a little bit, but they going at it though.
Yeah, the second half they actually hooping. That I want to get back to that where they actually get out there and start hooping because
you want to
right
see
now, man. I'm tired of seeing Curry and Dame Lillard shooting 50-foot threes back to back with no defense. Of course they gonna hit the shit. Like,
but back on the thing, pause. On the subject, when you was off for that 1 second, we was talking about when you said like you in high school and you playing them tournaments or whatnot. So the one thing that I had against that, I was like, just think about it, bro. You go, all the tournaments be around Christmas time, Thanksgiving time, and all that. Let's just say you go to the Booker T. Washington Christmas tournament and you win it. Who's gonna remember that?
I mean, I don't know, bro. Still at my school, we got pictures hung up and trophies hung up from when we won out of state tournaments during Christmas time. I mean, it's just a part. It's just a part of the basketball culture.
It ain't
man.
about what you remember. It's not about what you remember. Of course, you remember playing it.
I mean, even in Montgomery, bro, whoever win the Carver Classic during Christmas time, that shit a big deal because that's when everybody in the city get together and you find out who the best in the city. I mean, I ain't saying it ain't a championship, it ain't a state championship, it ain't an NBA title, it's not a national championship for college, but a tournament nonetheless. It's just part of basketball culture, man. Everybody likes a nice tournament.
It's cool. I love basketball, but bro, nobody's thinking about basketball right now. Only thing you're thinking about is opening night and Christmas Day. That's it.
Right now, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Right now.
But I don't know, man. You keep it going long enough. You keep it going long enough. They might start adding that shit to the GOAT talk. You get 20 years of this, they'll be like, yeah, he won 6 NBA titles and 10. I mean, who knows, bro? When they come out with the All-Star game, when they first came out with the All-Star game, somebody probably thought that shit was stupid too. And I look at people, they name that like he got 10
because you get to see the best players. That's not stupid because you get to see your best players play on the team. But guess what? We don't do anybody. Okay, I put it like this: out of any GOAT argument that you have ever had with anybody, have you ever argued with somebody and been like, "Well, he got 4 All-Star MVPs." You ain't never heard nobody argue that point.
But somebody putting that on their list, I tell you that much. When they talk about somebody's career, they talk about somebody's career. They put dunk championships on
the White Howard contest.
They talk about the White Howard. They be like, yeah, he won back-to-back dunk contest. They be throwing that shit on there, bro.
Slam dunk championships.
Yeah, bro.
Okay, I put it like this. This shut all that down. What y'all talking about? Because y'all talking about nonsense at this point. How many Pro Bowls did you remember Tom Brady making?
Shit, almost all of them.
But what's the precise number?
Nobody knows.
Nobody knows.
Never not made.
But how many championships do you remember? How many Super Bowls you remember Tom Brady winning?
You talking about football? We ain't talking. It ain't no football league got no in-season tournaments.
This is why I'm glad we went back to basketball. How many All-Star MVPs LeBron had?
Shit, nobody know.
How many NBA title rings does he have?
I'm sure if you pull up LeBron's stats for him
you shouldn't have to pull it up. That's what I'm saying. Folks know how many rings he won. Everybody know Jordan won 6. Everybody know LeBron won 4. Everybody know Kobe won 5. You can just think of that off the top of your head.
Yeah, nobody cares. That's the big shebang, bro. That's the big shebang. Like, how many people can tell you exactly how many points Jordan scored off the top of their head? A lot of people can't do that.
No, but guess what? But guess what matters?
That's something that's gonna go in his GOAT talk, though. They're gonna talk about them. They're gonna talk about where he ranks.
Yeah, but you know how you get into the GOAT talk? You know how you get into the GOAT talk? Rings.
Yes.
That's all that matters.
I don't know, bro. Yeah, that's what you say. You say Jordan got 6 rings, bro. But
bro, you can't name one sport that somebody is the GOAT in, and they don't have rings.
That LeBron is still better than Jordan, and he got less rings.
That's argument for another day.
It's a fair argument. It's a fair argument.
Hold on. DeHaven said the Rockets. You said the Timberwolves. You know what? I'm a Lakers guy, and I don't care about this. I feel like it's embarrassing. It'll be an embarrassment for them to go out there. We the Lakers. We don't even hang up division titles. We hang up championships. And I wish them fools would hang up big win this, and they hang up that. I probably would stop being the Lakers fan.
They need to hang it up because that's all they are gonna win this year. I tell you that much.
But
and I'm a Lakers fan, but they not gonna win.
They're not good this year.
But I'm gonna go with the Charlotte Hornets.
You just saying stuff now.
No, I love Brandon Miller. I'm saying I don't care who wins it. I just want a team to win it that has zero shot to win the NBA Finals. That's all I care about. Give me something so they can hold it up and show you how crazy this looks.
They need to make it interesting. That's what they need to do. They need to put some stakes on it. You win the in-season tournament, you guaranteed a spot in the playoff or something. They need to put some crazy stakes on it. The people are like it then.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Yeah, they need to do something.
They need to put some stakes on it, bro. I'm telling you.
That's why they got money, but that's why I said money don't even matter. But
like you guaranteed a wild.
These dudes making millions of dollars, bro.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think it's stupid. But I mean, hey, man, that's an argument for another day, cuz.
Yeah, you go down a rabbit hole for real.
Man. But
these courts look crazy.
We talking about the NFL mid-season awards. It's a lot of guys just going off right now. A lot of guys. And one of the guys in particular that I am personally happy about, just to see him just doing good right now, because they were just. This is how I can tell folks are not used to people winning, man. I mean, just judging the dude off preseason games. I'm like, bro, CJ Stroud in the preseason, I remember dudes were just dogging him. Oh, man, he a bust. I'm like, bro, he's a rookie. What do you expect rookies to do? Bro, I don't care what CJ Stroud done this past week against the Bengals. He may go out there and throw 4 interceptions this up and coming week. And he'll look like a rookie. I'm like, bro. But the thing about him is, I'm like, bro, give him time. Yeah. It's only his first year. Peyton Manning threw 30 interceptions his first year in the NFL, bro. It is not the end of the world, bro. You got these dudes were high pitched for a reason. You just don't go to high pitch, don't go to great teams. Now, if you put CJ Stroud on the Steelers, they'll look amazing. I think they'll take CJ Stroud over Kenny Pickett any day. I think anybody with common sense would take him. But
you'll take him over Zach Wilson too. That boy sucks.
But anybody will take anybody over Zach Wilson. But the thing is, man, I was going off top, but I was saying, man, I'm just happy just to see him, because I was like, bro, I always say that, bro, give guys time, bro. If it's year 4 and you still see them playing like that, then you can have concerns about it. But year 1, bro, I hate when folks call somebody a bust. Like, bro, you don't know how they're gonna be. Like, before we start giving out our award, what's his name? What is it? Michael Carter Williams, that used to play at Syracuse. Michael Carter Williams, his NBA debut was like 28 points, 10 rebounds, 8 steals, 7 assists, like some crazy stat line like that. And we're like, oh boy, Michael Carter about to ball in the NBA. Do you hear anybody talk about Michael Carter Williams in the NBA right now?
I don't even think he's in the NBA anymore.
I don't think he's in the league.
That's what I'm saying, man. It's not about how you start, bro. It's how you finish the thing, bro. I can name plenty of guys that started off fast. Matter of fact, the prime example will show you how fast folks will switch on you. When Zeke and Dak Prescott came into the league, and they went 13-3 as rookies, and they was tearing up the league or whatnot. Like, oh boy, the Cowboys about to do the thing. Even though they lost in the playoffs, it didn't matter because they were rookies. Look how they view Dak right now, and look how they view Ezekiel Elliott right now. That is a prime example. Trust the process, everybody. Trust the process. It doesn't matter how you start, it's how you finish.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, man, CJ is second in passing yards behind Sam Howell. But that's with a 15 TD and 2 interception ratio.
Boy, balling, man.
Crazy.
Boy, balling. It ain't. I told y'all, and I told you that night when I seen y'all draft CJ Stroud and you drafted Will Anderson right after that, y'all won the draft. I said the Eagles had a great draft too, but I felt like top heavy, y'all got your guy on offense and you got your guy on defense.
Right.
Then you got DeMeco Ryans as a head coach. Like, you are in the perfect situation. Because I can guarantee you right now, if CJ Stroud was with the Carolina Panthers, it'd be a different look of CJ Stroud, bro. Because the offensive line was never a problem in Houston.
Yeah.
But
I'll say this much.
Go ahead.
Well, it was a problem taken from a Texan fan in 2002 with David Carr. He was the most sacked quarterback for a long time. But
boy, you went back 21 years.
That's what I'm saying. You see how far you had
You just went back 21 years.
I had to go
and guess
back.
what? That was their first year. So what do you expect for them to be like?
I mean, he was of all time for a while. I think somebody just broke his record, but that's another story. But I'm gonna say this much, man. As much as I love CJ Stroud, bro, I would be the first to say on this podcast, man. And maybe you remember this, bro. I was a big Bryce Young advocate. I wanted Bryce Young to come to Houston, bro. So bad. I thought that was gonna be our quarterback for the future. And then going into the preseason, man, CJ had some issues, man, starting off. And I was second guessing it, but bro, I will say this is like the greatest pickup we've had since Andre Johnson, bro. It's insane, man. The production this kid's putting up his first year, and the poise and the athleticism he's showing out there on the field, man. He's a leader, bro.
So basically, he's your offensive rookie of the year.
CJ is definitely my offensive rookie.
Yeah, because I meant
they're giving this kid MVP talks right now, man. And he's a rookie, bro. It's insane. I was watching Pat McAfee talk about it. They're beefing this situation up with CJ, man.
I don't. The thing is, bro, I don't think gonna last that long when it comes to MVP conversation. But the simple fact that you even getting talked about as an MVP candidate as a rookie is a good thing. So I'm just happy for him, man. And I already knew what type of situation, bro. It is well documented how I feel about DeMeco Ryans. And I feel, well, matter of fact, we'll go through this right now.
I love DeMeco, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, I met him as a kid. He actually signed my Houston Texans jersey. And that's a jersey that I'm going to have up in this room real soon, actually framed up real soon. But him amongst other legends.
So we need, DeMeco, Roll Tide, man. You an Alabama boy. My boy need sign one as an adult.
One of the greatest Texans to ever suit up at linebacker, man. He was the man coming in into the NFL.
I just want y'all. I'm just gonna go down like offensive and defensive player of the year. Well, offensive and defensive rookies of the years. Who y'all got? And I'm gonna go to just basically each award that the NFL has. So offensive, I think we all gonna say CJ for the most part.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can all skip that. So as of right now, I think he's gonna win it. But Jameer Gibbs may come up out of nowhere, and it depends on how CJ's playing. But we'll see. Defensive rookie of the year that I got right now is I would say Jalen Carter for the most part, but he doesn't play all the snaps because that defensive line, his Pro Football Focus rating is so high, but he doesn't play snaps like that. But every time he's in there, I like him, man. I always like Jalen Carter for the most part, man. I think as of right now, he's defensive rookie of the year. But my pick was Will Anderson start of the year, so we'll see. I would say got a lot to see. Who you got?
My pick of, hey, I hate to be biased, man. is Will Anderson. He plays more than Jalen Carter. He's actually been playing all his snaps and balling out, doing what he's got to do. I like Joey Porter Jr. as a smooth second. You know what I'm saying? I think Joey Porter Jr. has been balling out also. But definitely Will Anderson, man. I think by the end of the season, we're going to see him, evolve, throughout the season, man, into, defensive rookie.
I got another guy. My fault. I got another guy, but I'm going to let Tez go. My fault.
No, you good.
I don't really got nobody right now. I can't lie. I can't lie. I'm not a big defensive rookie person. I haven't been watching.
It's all good.
I haven't been watching in depth this year, so I can't even give a real opinion on this one.
Yeah, it's all good. But another one that should be high up there is this dude named Devin Witherspoon. That kid that came out of Illinois. He played for the Saints. He played cornerback. I'm not the Saints, the Seahawks. He played cornerback. I think he was like the number 5 pick, which shocked a lot of people in the draft. But let me tell you something, boy. Tez, whenever you get a chance, look up Devin Witherspoon.
Yeah.
And you're going to see an Illinois play. When I say that man is a hard-hitting safety, I'm not a safety, cornerback. I'm talking about, bruh. He can cover and tackle.
I'm seeing them on the list. I'm looking at a Fox list right now. They got Devin Witherspoon second right now.
That's what I'm saying. List. I had to think about that. That was like, man, it could be Devin. Why they playing?
Yeah.
But hey, man, only time will tell. Offensive rookie of the year. Offensive player of the year. As of right now, I got Tyreek Hill, man. I think he's gonna eclipse that 2,000 mark.
Tyreek Hill playing on a different level right now, man. He on a different level right now. But I don't know, man. We got a lot of people balling right now. Tyreek Hill, a clear favorite. But we can't act like Lamar Jackson not balling right now. Too, Lamar Jackson playing ball right now, especially
they usually give it to like outside of quarterback, they give it to like different positions like running back, wide receiver, tight end, stuff like that for offense.
So this is usually outside the quarterback position. All right. Yeah, I guess we are going with Tyreek Hill because he's having a monster season right now. I know one thing for sure. I can bet every week that he gonna get an anytime touchdown. Tyreek Hill going 100% score every week.
I hope so because he's on my fantasy team.
Yeah, it's hard to bet against him.
Hey man,
that's who you picking to, Dave?
Sheesh, man.
Going with like AJ Brown or Christian McCaffrey.
I'm not going with
AJ Brown, Christian McCaffrey. My fault.
I do like Christian McCaffrey, but I don't think over with Tyreek's accomplishing and what he's setting out to do this season, I don't see anybody stopping him right now, man. And McCaffrey's having a really good season. But what Tyreek Hill is doing right now is just phenomenal, man. He is projected to break 2K, a little over 2K. I want to see him do it, honestly, bro. I kind of want to see another receiver come out and break a record that hasn't been hit yet, man. So I'm ready to see this, bro.
Yep.
I'm ready to see it.
Defensive player. Oh, go ahead, T.
The way they setting up the offense around him, man, they giving him running starts. They've got different packages for him. Like, it's hard to stop him when you give him a running start, man. Like, it ain't much you can do with Tyreek Hill right now.
Nah, not at all. Not at all.
Defensive player of the year. Currently right now, I feel like, hey, man, this man is just possessed right now. And that's Myles Garrett, dog. The man is literally playing possessed out of his mind, dog. And I think he leads the league in sacks right now. May have a big chance of breaking that sack record this year. I always been like a big fan of him because, bro, he's like what the type of player that you create on Madden or NCAA, that the type of player that you want just coming off the edge or something like that and just sacking a quarterback, bro, is a monster. What y'all got?
Oh man, bro. Well,
it's a lot of guys out there. You got TJ, got Nick Bosa, some
you got
and
Micah.
Donald always up there.
You got my boy Micah.
Oh. And see, you talking? Did you say Micah?
Yeah, I said you got my boy Micah.
Michael Parsons is that guy, man.
I've been saying this all season, man. I've been saying it all season, man. And I won't go against it. Michael Parsons, bro. I said it from the get-go, bro. I just like how he played, bro.
It's either Michael Parsons or TJ Watt for me.
He's gonna break. Dude, he's already got 7.5 sacks on the season, bro.
How many miles got?
Come on, man.
How many miles got?
How many miles got?
Miles almost probably pushing double digit, if not double digits right now. I'm not 100% sure.
Let me see.
Yeah, but I'm
Miles
telling you,
is sitting at. I'm pulling it up now.
With the forced fumbles and forced. What you got on there? Before I move,
we got Parsons with 8 sacks on the season.
We got Garrett. Garrett has 11 so far.
Possessed, man. Man, and they already had their bye week. I think, they already had their bye week. It's for the rest of the year, man. He's just going off.
He's sitting at 11 sacks, man. And, that's a Texas boy right there, man. He played for A&M. That's.
Yeah, he didn't want to go to that lame Texas.
Man, look,
I like TJ Watt too, man. You can't leave TJ Watt out of the conversation.
Mm-hmm. TJ always up there.
He's sitting. I'm looking. He got 10 sacks and an interception.
How many?
He got 10 sacks.
How many picks?
1 pick.
Okay.
Myles Garrett. I think Myles Garrett got a pick. If not, but he got some forced fumbles on
Myles
there too.
Garrett ain't got a pick.
Well, he got forced fumbles. I know TJ got some forced too. I like TJ though. TJ my guy.
I like TJ. I actually watch him play consistently, and I think he legit. He legit. I fuck with him. He legit to me. But Myles Garrett is playing ridiculous this season. But you got this one's interesting. This one's interesting. You will see those 3 guys. Just see what they do for the rest of the season. Like Brinsky would say, time will tell us. We got a couple more games left in the season. We're gonna see who finish out strong.
We got plenty of MVP. The most important thing of all, in my MVP as of right now, thinking off the top of my head, I will have to say, I would say it can be a lot of guys, bro. It can be Tua, it can be Jalen Hurts. I don't think Pat up there right now. He's in contention for it. Could put Tyreek up there for MVP. Lamar. Man, it's a lot of guys you can put up there for MVP. So, man, I'm kind of iffy on MVP right now.
You know who I'm going with?
Oh, man, stop it.
I'm going with the rookie, man. I'm going with the rookie. The kid is phenomenal, bro.
You just talking.
15.
Bro. Hey, he just talking.
You gotta.
Hey, if he wasn't a rookie, would we be saying that?
No, because he's 5-4, bro. Like
it don't matter, man.
He having great stats, but he's 5-4, bro. Ain't nobody winning MVP
what's Lamar right now?
500 record, bro. Nobody's winning MVP.
Lamar only lost 3 games.
Okay, we right. We almost there with him, bro.
Almost
That's
not
one
what
game.
it is
That's a
though.
1 game difference. And
I almost had a V8.
That's a 1 game difference, bro.
I can't, bro. I can't.
I'm not doing
I
this
feel
with
you.
you.
Hey, it's
To
cool.
be an
I get
MVP,
it, guy.
But
I get it.
But the one
He's
But
thing
the
playing
that
games
well,
that
though.
he's winning, bro. The games that he's winning, bro.
He's
Bro.
playing well, bro. But I don't think it's an MVP season.
let's
I feel
relax.
like MVP
The
gotta
way
be
this
winning
kid is
too.
winning these games with he's got 2 back-to-back games where he's won the game in a minute, less than
That's
2
cool.
minutes.
The Bucks defense is atrocious, and the Bengals defense is not like how they are the part. I give them the Bengals. I would give them the Bengals, but the Bucks was like kind
I'm
of.
not saying he's not putting up good stats. I'm just saying, bro. If you think of an MVP, you also thinking of a winner, bro.
Yeah.
You thinking of a winner. You thinking of somebody like, all right, they can make a playoff run. I don't see the Texans making right now. I don't see like, oh,
So
they can
y'all
make a
putting
playoff
what y'all
run.
gonna do? Y'all gonna put Jalen Hurts in the conversation? Y'all didn't mention him.
I said Jalen.
Yeah, Jalen, man.
I think I did.
Jalen really is really consistent. He's really consistent. But also Jalen probably him and Tua got more weapons than anybody else in the league. They ain't got no to not be that good would be ridiculous.
All I'm saying is,
hey man,
CJ
everybody
got
needs
no weapons. CJ Stroud has no weapons, 0. Putting the numbers up, he's making players around him better, and you don't see that happen a lot.
I'm not saying he won't win an MVP. He keep playing like this in the future. I'm pretty sure he win. They get my guy some help, then he's an MVP for sure.
I wish they would have got Devontae Adams in the trade or something like that, man. But, hey,
it'd have been nice. He one or 2 weapons away from Texans being legit.
I just seen Odell scored a touchdown.
Finally.
But hold on, man. Just speaking on the Ravens, man. This got to be said before we move on. I do not like how we I love Shannon Sharpe. I love Stephen A. But I think they got it out for Lamar Jackson, bro. I just hate how they just move the goalposts on Lamar Jackson so much, dog. Like they have so much smoke for Lamar Jackson. I'm starting to think Lamar Jackson done something to them. That is how bad they are just on this man's head. Like, oh, you just turn over the ball or whatnot. I'm like, bro. When he started off the year, just a tad bit slow. Oh, they were just like, oh man, they're paying you all this money. Like a dog.
That's what it is, bro. It's the fact that Lamar he went a different route from the traditional route. He went and negotiated his own contract, and
he had a problem with that.
Too. Yeah, he got his own money. He went and did it the untraditional route. So they already got a target on his back just because he chose to be different, bro. I don't think it got anything to do with his play for real. They just keep going back to the fact of the offseason and how it went as far as him getting his money. And that's the main thing they focusing on, or at least that's the way I see it, or that's what I see happening here. Because every conversation is, oh, they paying you all this money. Oh, they paying you all this money. And my guy's producing. And let's be real, bro. The rest of the Ravens organization not really legit.
And that's what I'm saying.
That's making everybody around you better,
bro. And the crazy thing about all that, dog, before we move on, is like they argue with I'm glad you mentioned the contract too. They had a problem with the man negotiating his contract.
Yeah.
On his own. Like, bro, it's literally video of this man like, oh, you need an agent or whatnot and all that come out. Because you basing on how you feel, how you would have felt negotiating your contract. Don't mean that man feel that way.
How dare he want to go get his own money?
Like, bro, he don't want to. If he don't want to split it with nobody, and then y'all saying, "Oh no, you asked for too much, you ain't gonna get." And guess what? He got more.
You got to think. They just got to realize one, bro. The world is changing. It's ever forward. Everybody's trying to figure out how to cut out the middleman now. So is it you seeing it all over the world, not just in sports either. Like Lamar Jackson might be the that pioneer for sports, but you're seeing it with artists who not choosing to go with record labels anymore and starting to be independent artists, bro. Like people are finding ways to. We're exposed to so much more information than we've been exposed to in the world. A lot of times you don't need people to do stuff for you. You just need the time to go out and learn the shit yourself. And now I don't have to pay you. That's just the world. That's just the way the world going, bro. You just deal with it.
Yeah. And finally, and seriously, we gonna move on. I want y'all to have that same smoke for Josh Allen. I want y'all to have that same smoke for Joe Burrow when he plays bad. I want you to have that same smoke for Justin Herbert when he playing bad. I'm like, bro, it's just a big old coincidence that y'all just keep talking about Lamar Jackson. I love y'all, brothers, but hey, man, y'all got to stop that, man.
I know, man. They gotta start holding everybody else accountable.
It's sad when you look, bro. When I'm listening to him, like I was telling you before we started the show, it's sad when I like to watch a full video, then I go to the comments because I like to have my own mind made up on something. Yeah. And everybody in the comments are saying the exact same thing I was thinking when I was like, bro, like y'all are weird, bro, for doing this.
Yeah.
But hey, God bless them. Eagles versus Chiefs. Monday Night Football. We ain't putting our predictions in yet, gentlemen. No predictions right now. We got the section for that. So no predictions. It just talking about the game a little bit, then we're gonna move on to the predictions. So this is gonna be a very highly televised game. Everybody's gonna be watching this more than likely. Super Bowl rematch between the Eagles versus Chiefs, which I feel like the Eagles were on that last pass interference play on Juju Smith-Schuster. You should just let that go. Let the boys play football. It wasn't egregious. Not like that Saints and Rams game that year.
Yeah.
That was egregious.
But
for somebody who doesn't care about the Saints, I didn't care. I'm like, hey, oh well. I didn't care. So I think it's gonna be a great game, man. It's definitely the stars gonna be out there. Jalen Hurts, Devontae Smith, AJ Brown, you got Pat Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Chris Jones. But the stars gonna be out that night. It's gonna be out that night.
The Eagles got them boys' number, and the Eagles battle tested this year. The Eagles has been battle tested, and they playing different. Like if you've been watching, you'll watch the game and you'll think it's a close game, and the Eagles is pulling away on everybody this year. That's a team that's set out to win the Super Bowl right now.
Yeah, and I think, man, just even though my fault to hate me if you're about to go.
Are you good?
I think with me being a Commanders fan, I hate the name, by the way, change the name immediately. Go back to y'all already know, go back to the Redskins, please. But just them adding Julio, dog, just made me just like, bro, I felt like Julio was just robbed by Matt Ryan out of a Super Bowl.
He was.
Like, and that was the hardest Super Bowl to watch for me, only because I love Tom Brady and I love Julio. So I was like, dang, if Tom win, just like Tom get another ring. But if Julio win, it's like, man, my dog from Bama got a ring. And on top of that, Magic City, Blue Flame, all that was about to be popping in Atlanta, dog. But I just want to see Julio get a ring, man. So I'm kind of rooting for the Eagles a little more. So we'll see, man.
I'm also biased, so I can't sit here and act like I'm not biased.
We all are to a certain extent.
Well, I'll say this much, man. I'd much rather see the Eagles win this game. I can't. You know, Chiefs fans are just crazy to me, bro. I got a lot of family in KC. They're gonna kill me when they watch this video, but dude,
Make sure you send it to them. Tell them to subscribe too and like the video.
Those Chiefs fans,
and cuss them out in the comments.
They damn near worse than Bama fans, man.
What you trying to say?
I got it. No, I'm just saying, man. When it comes to just believing in their team, knowing that their team is just gonna do this and that, man. I'm just saying, man. It's a little cockiness there with the Chiefs, man. And
well, guess fans, you know the thing between Bama fans and Chiefs fans, we actually won these past two this decade and last decade. That's you guys still, you know, the last time you guys won?
We've been winning for a long time.
Me and you were freshmen in high school, DeHaven. Vince Young is not walking through that door.
I mean, I'm just letting you know. All I'm saying is, bro.
Hey man, how we get over here, man? How we get over here? We talking about
I'm getting to it. I'm telling you how we got the reason we got there is because I'm talking about the fan base.
We was about to get on you. I ain't gonna lie, fool.
I'm talking about the fan base, man. You see how y'all act? You see that you prove my point right there. That's all I'm saying.
Do you know? Okay, you want to go there?
Like, hey, look.
Are you not a Texas? Are you not a Texas fan? Like,
this is what I'm trying to tell you. If anybody says anything negative about Patty Mahomes, bro, you're gonna have a million comments about how crazy you are if you go against the guy. I'm just saying it's the same shit.
Pat Mahomes is a proven winner, so I don't think they're.
That's what I'm saying. What can you say about a proven winner?
Believing that he's going to win again, like
what criticism? I know everybody is not above criticism, but what can you possibly say about a guy that is established winner?
Hey, I would never bet against Patty Mahomes, man.
So what are you saying here?
That's what I'm trying to get. What makes them obnoxious?
I just told you why I want the Eagles to win.
Okay, you know what? That leads us to a perfect segment right there. Since you want to just give your predictions on stuff, NFL Week 11 predictions. I know I've been a little off the last couple of weeks, man. It's been a lot going on with everybody. Yeah, and but this is easily my favorite segment in the show because I feel like I can do good on my parlays and all that good stuff, my prize picks and all that. They even know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
And of course, Ted be on them FanDuel and all that good stuff. He in a good spot for.
Yeah, I'm up here in Virginia, so I'll be betting. I can't lie.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, FanDuel, prize picks. Hey, sponsorship. Hey, gotta speak this stuff into the air, man. You never know. Hey,
you gotta speak into. Hey, man,
speaking to.
Prize picks be having different bets up here than they be having down there in Alabama. I was in Alabama this weekend, bro. I ain't have nothing on my prize picks.
It was combos. It was strictly combos.
Yeah, you can only do couples, but I was so sad when I was in Bama, man.
It's terrible.
If you go, terrible, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now, dog.
Before you leave.
That's what I was just about to say. You better do it before you leave, dog. Because
I'm gonna have to start doing it. Every time I go home, I'm like, dang, bro, I can't bet on nothing. I'm so
see, like, bro. It was like, okay, it was like when I got put on the prize pit last year, dog. I was like, oh boy, why I'm getting put on this now? Dude told me about it. He told me about doing the NBA Finals last year. I was like, man, why you didn't tell me this at the beginning, bro? I would have been killing this thing. I said, I'm gonna wait till football season. Boy, football season, I was making a killing. Basketball season, I was making a killing. And then out of nowhere, the lawmakers down here in Alabama hate us. Oh, they trying to block everything. Oh, we gotta make combo picks now. And I was like, okay, maybe they'll figure out something before football season. We in November, mid-November, and we still. I don't even want to talk about it. So consider you guys blessed.
They need to figure it out. They taking money out y'all pockets. I tell you. I tell you, you come up a couple thousand on a Sunday, bro. I'm telling you.
Bro, I'm telling you, if your team lose but that parlay hit, boy, you feel a lot better. But it hurt when your team lose and you got that one pick away. Like you could have that band right there. And just say they got Tyreek Hill for 85 yards and Tyreek pull up 84 yards.
I think basketball is more egregious.
Oh no, basketball is way more egregious. I just tried to use football.
I had a Super Bowl parlay, 16 bands. I'm talking about I hit on everything, defensive touchdown, and the last one I needed to hit was a Devontae Smith anytime touchdown. And you remember he caught that pass, bro, and fell out of bounds on the 1 yard line. Now that's egregious.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I would have. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna get to the NFL prediction. Bro, I know how you feel to a certain extent, but I'm gonna tell you like this. I remember Lane Kiffin. I think it was Kent State. I'm just gonna say it was Kent State when he was our offensive coordinator. Every team was on there cover the spread. I like, yes. Out of nowhere, bro. We literally, it's 2 minutes to go in the game. All we gotta do is run the ball game, Bama cover the spread. I'm just over here happy. I like, boy, we just about to run that ball out, yada, yada, yada. Next thing you know, this man want to run a reverse, and then I think it was Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley threw the ball, pick. I was like, what the heck? I remember Nick Saban going the hell off on Lane Kiffin. Like, what do you call that for? Then I was just like, okay, I'm gonna stay calm because I don't expect them to get it to the end zone. Bruh, I can't tell you how many plays it took for them to get in the end zone, but it wasn't no more than 5 plays. If it was, well, my memory is bad, but it was probably like 4 plays out of nowhere. Dude just probably at the 30 and bombed it to the end zone. Touchdown. Like 13 seconds to go. I'm like, bruh, $800. All he had to do was to run the ball out, to run the clock out. $800 would have been in my pocket. I said, my only luck now will be this dude got to take it to the house on kickoff. He come out there, of course, he get tackled, and all I see is the Neal. They about to meet the Neal family. They take them knees, bro. All I did was turn off my TV, get in the bed, and go to sleep. Because I was so hurt, boy. I'm still mad at Lane Kiffin to this day about that. I think I tell that story at least 10 times a year, boy. So Lane Kiffin, if you ever see this video, and if I ever run into you in life, you owe me $800, brother. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. Thursday night football, you guys know the drill. First team is on the road. Last team is at home. Thursday night football. We got Bengals, Ravens.
Thursday night football, Bengals, Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens. Easy.
I'm taking Ravens at home.
I'm gonna ride with Lamar Jackson. Steelers, Browns.
I'm taking the Steelers.
I'm taking the Browns. Hate to say it.
Kenny Pickett on the road. I'm going with the Browns. Cardinals, Texans.
Texans.
I'm taking the Texans. Cardinals, terrible football team this year.
Man, I'm saying Kyler Murray about to come in that thing. Kyler Murray.
Kyler gonna ball.
Baby Yoda. Baby Yoda gonna come in there with the upset. I'm calling Cardinals, and I said it.
I like Kyler, man, but yeah, he's not gonna win this game.
Titans, Jags.
Jags.
I got Titans for some weird reason.
Jags.
I think, boy, I don't know.
In
I'm
Jacksonville?
gonna go
I
with
like
the Jags.
Jacksonville.
I'm
I
gonna go
like
with the
Jacksonville.
Jags because
I'm going to Jags at home. Yeah.
I'm gonna go with the Jags. I don't trust Will Levis. I like Will Levis, how he's been playing, but if it was Ryan Tannehill, oh boy. Yeah. Raiders, Dolphins.
Dolphins.
I got the Dolphins.
No, I gotta ride with Cheetah in them. And Tua and Jalen. Dolphins. Cowboys, Panthers.
You know, every week every time I come on here, I hate having to pick the Cowboys. Like I hate it. I hate it, bro.
I understand, brother. And
I'm gonna go with.
Come on, bro. We all know what we all going with.
Cowboys. Panthers suck.
They do.
do. The Cowboys about to kill the Panthers and this is the type of game where Michael Parsons is going to go off because their offensive line is terrible.
Terrible.
Bryce,
I hate it for my boy.
Bryce, take a week off, brother, because it's oh my God. And for all you betting people out there, it's 10.5 points. And I suggest you take the over. Bears, Lions.
I got the Lions, man.
In Detroit, yeah, easily.
Oh no, I'm tripping. We got the Bears and the Lions. But you said you got the Lions. I got the Lions too, man. I'm loving how they playing football right now, and I'm tripping too. I did it with the Raiders. I just had to get that out there, people. I'm sorry. I had to go back a little bit. Man, I'm tripping. You know I'm tripping tonight. Chargers, Packers.
I got the Chargers.
I'm gonna take Green Bay.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers right here. I don't trust Jordan Love, man.
I gotta put one upset in there. I'm going with Green Bay.
We got the Little Giants versus the pew 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 Commanders.
I got the Redskins on this one, brother.
Thank you. That actually made me feel good.
I got the Commanders for sure.
It ain't just because you picked the team, it's just because of the name.
New York is trash.
But they beat us. They beat us early in the year. But
I might go to that game.
We cannot get back, boy. I said it here first.
I might go to that game.
Shout out the whole DMV area. 2 up, 2 down for my people up in VA.
Washington's about to get win number 5 this
PG County stand up
this week.
Bucks, 49ers.
49ers, man. They gotta get it together. I want to see I gotta see them bounce back.
You see them bounce back? You must ain't see what they did against the Jags.
Yeah, that's after dropping 3 in a row. Yeah, they got one. I want to see them keep winning.
No,
I want to see them keep winning. The 49ers.
I'm going with the 49ers too. You talking about bounce back? I said, boy, you must miss that Jags game, boy. They just straight obliterated them boys.
I know, bro. I want them to get back on a winning streak.
We got the JETE Jets and the Bills. And like I say every single week, and I'm gonna continue to say it. If you don't know why I put the E right there, just go on YouTube. Thank me later.
I'm definitely going with the Bills.
I got the Bills, and I just hate Zach Wilson, bro. He like my new Tony Romo. Like I just hate this man, bro.
You gotta give Tony Romo a little bit more respect.
I actually like him better than Daniel Jones.
I hate this man,
bro. That's just both of them. Just
I like Daniel Jones. Daniel Jones is horrible.
He sucks, bro. He'll show you like a flash of a decent talent, but he sucks, bro. Please get rid of this
that
man.
Right there shows you why Colin Kaepernick needs to be in the league. That shows you why Cam Newton needs to be in the league.
I say
bro.
Cam, not Colin.
Bro, Colin can come off the street and do
When-
way better than Zach Wilson.
When Colin left the league, bro, he was still balling. It wasn't like he left a scrub, bro.
Yeah, man, but he has not played
It doesn't
any type
matter.
of competitive ball.
Would you take him? Who are you taking, Zach Wilson or Colin Kaepernick?
Zach?
I'll take a Colin Kaepernick off the street before I take
if you
Zach
had to
Wilson.
bet, okay, if we had to bet some money, and who gonna play better? You gonna pick Zach Wilson?
Yep.
Well, you gonna lose
Kaepernick.
that money that day.
Over Kaepernick today, yes.
I don't care if Kaepernick missed 10 years and you give him 1 month to prepare. I'm taking Colin Kaepernick.
Put him in the XFL first, and then I'll make that decision.
Oh, please. Need to put Zach Wilson, man.
I'll see what he do. I'll see if he can break. We'll see if he can break AJ McCarron's record.
Man, get out of here.
Before we talk
Let's
about
see if
him.
Zach Wilson can break any record.
Hey, you
besides throwing picks and fumbling.
Hey,
this man sucked, bro. He sucked. He does.
And as a matter of fact, for all you dummies out there that like to say, "Oh, they're in the pros, they don't suck." Shut up. That is a prime example. If you tell me Zach Wilson in the pros, so he don't suck, I would never listen to your opinion in life.
I mean, obviously he's a talented guy, bro. But for him to be in the most competitive league in the world, the most competitive football league in the world, he sucks relative to his
The Cavs drafted Anthony Bennett first overall. Anthony Bennett.
I mean,
garbage. I just had to get that out there. Shout out to Anthony Bennett, though, man. Hope you're doing well out there, brother.
He sucks relative to that competition. Anthony Bennett, you walk on another court, he might demolish. Like Zach Wilson, obviously is a talented guy, but it wasn't his competition. He sucks,
bro. If it wasn't fifth, we'll all be drunk. That don't mean talking about if he go this, if he does that, bro. You go up, you drafted the number 1 pick, bro. You gotta play at least decent, bro. You can't just be garbage.
Kwame Brown exists. Kwame Brown exists too, like
bro. I don't care. Kwame had hey, let me tell you something. Kwame Brown was in the league 12 years. Kwame said probably the most realest thing. If you play 12 years in the NBA, you ain't no bust. That's some real stuff. Because if you think about it, if you a bust, bro, you're not in the league. Jamarcus Russell, they ain't make it past year 4.
Because he was fat.
It don't matter. You play 12 years in the NBA, bro. You're not a bust. I ain't say he lived up to his expectations, but you're not a bust. Because a lot of dudes don't play 12 years in the NBA. These are
but Kwame Brown was drafted number 1 overall.
It doesn't. And guess what? Jamarcus Russell was drafted first overall. And if you want to say, "Oh, that's football,"
Anthony Bennett.
Anthony Bennett was drafted first overall. Guess what? He didn't even last 3 seasons in the NBA.
I'm not saying Anthony Bennett was a legit.
No,
NBA
but
player.
you said he's number 1. It doesn't matter. NBA scouts thought that. 1. These are dudes that paying these dudes the money. Hey, bro, I'm telling you, if a dude play 12 seasons in a league, he is not no bust. You cannot convince me otherwise, because I had to think about that. Like, now if you asked me before he said that, I'm like, man, yeah, he was a bust because he didn't live up to expectations. But all I can really say, he just ain't live up to expectations. That's it. But you play 12 years, bro. You ain't no bust. You think of everybody that you thought was gonna be something, they not in the league.
Fair enough.
But back to these picks. I'm sorry, we went off. Seahawks, Rams.
I got the Seahawks.
Since Ted's on right now, I'm gonna come back to him. I'm gonna go with. Oh man, this is real tough. I'm gonna go with the Seahawks. Vikings, Broncos for Sunday night. We got the hottest thing smoking, Josh Dobbs.
Yeah, I'm going with Dobbs on this one.
I like how Denver playing right now, but only because of their defense, because they got Pat Surtain. And that's really what's carrying these boys right now because Russell still he can play the way he's playing because of the defense. So I'm gonna go with the Broncos. But
Okay.
good old Monday Night Football. Monday Night Football. Eagles, Chiefs on ABC and ESPN.
I'm definitely going with the Eagles, man.
I'm a ride with my boys, man. I'm a ride with my Bama boys. So shout out to them Eagles.
Yeah.
Even though that's not
I
the
gotta
Eagles,
go with them.
yeah, I'm
I
gonna
gotta
ride
go
with
with them.
my now. So what? Now the whole thing was I was trying to talk about. Oh man, that was my phone. I was like, bro, what the fuck? And what I was about to say? I was trying to do the college football playoff, man, but I don't know if they announced it yet. I'm still waiting on it. But I'm just gonna put it like this. Who you got? Who you think the top four gonna be?
In college football.
Yeah, top four. Oh,
Um,
oh, they doing it. It is exact. You gotta wait a minute for it, but we'll be off by
let
the
me look at
time.
these standings, man.
As of right now,
The standings still have
they still got Ohio State. They still got Ohio State. They got Georgia. They got Michigan, and they got I think Washington or Florida State. And I'm thinking it's Florida State.
Florida State still undefeated.
Yep.
Sheesh. Who do they play next?
I don't think nobody. I think the standings just gonna stay the same for the most part, bro. It ain't
Yeah.
nobody really lost. Nobody lost. Period. So it ain't no point of even changing it.
But this
Or whatever.
Bama Georgia game is gonna be that's gonna be the SEC championship, right?
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna change some things up.
Yep. So
Yeah.
we're gonna learn a lot, man. We're gonna learn a lot about these
Mhm.
teams, and we're gonna know who's gonna be in there for the most part. So hey, man.
Yeah, I see Bama winning out. I see Texas winning out. Uh, does Michigan play anybody big?
Ohio State.
I don't see them beating Ohio State.
I don't see. I don't see them beating them either. It's just something about Michigan. I just feel like it's a little bit overrated for some odd reason. I ain't even talking about the Sentinel thing because I don't even care about that. It's just something about them. I
Yeah,
think they got a good defense. It's just something about. I just got to see JJ McCarthy how he play, and then that
yeah.
will
I'm
tell me
not
everything.
sold on Michigan either, bro. I'm not. It is something about that team, man. It doesn't wow me enough.
Yeah,
We'll see though. We'll get back
yeah.
to this.
Ted, we talking about the college football playoffs rankings. Well, of course they're not out yet, but for the most part, there ain't really no point of waiting on them because the standings gonna stay the same
Yeah,
because uh, nobody lost, so it's really not too much surprise this week. And I don't think outside of barring if Georgia lose to Tennessee going up to Knoxville, I don't think anything is going to change. But I think that's going to be an interesting game right there
yeah,
because they're going up there. And if they played this in Georgia, Georgia would have blown them out. But it's just, I think that atmosphere in Knoxville going to be crazy
I don't
because,
know, man. That Georgia team, something serious, man.
yeah, they good.
It's
But
something
I'm just,
serious.
they're good. It's just a simple fact that is they know their season is over for like college football playoffs and all that. But we get to spoil y'all. We got y'all at home. I seen crazier things happen, man. I seen crazier things happen.
Yeah.
So I could tell you like this: if they start off slow in Knoxville, I said the same thing about Ole Miss because I knew Ole Miss could score, but I knew Ole Miss couldn't stop nobody on defense. So man, it
Right.
really all depends. Now I said
Ole Miss got a hell of an offense. They just ain't got no D.
that's what I'm saying. And if they offense started to slow down, then it's just like, oh man, it's just like it can get ugly. It's just same thing with like Georgia defense. If Georgia gave up a lot of points, it can get ugly because I didn't know how much they can score.
Right.
But we'll see, man. I don't really have nothing for a culture topic, but I may just even bring this one up, man. Just talk about for a sec before we get out of here. And it was a video that I see early this morning. Tez post, and it was the dude was asking, saying something about do men have a safe space to like speak about their feelings or whatnot? And of course, it's not pertaining to like our women. I know I am fortunate in a. I'm very fortunate that I can say how I feel around my woman and stuff like that. But I know most guys don't have that type of luxury because you had that word you had that word that it can come back up in an argument. We all know, like you say, oh, I got something happened to me as a kid, something sexual happened to me as a kid, and a girl probably bring it up in an argument. And I can tell you right now, if a woman did that, you lost that dude forever. He won't tell you nothing ever again.
Yeah. So
So I I really feel like a lot of dudes don't have a safe space to like really say how they feel about stuff. That's why like a lot of dudes when they confide in their homeboys and stuff like that because y'all went through so much and all that, and you ain't just trying to burden. We feel like women just do that. They just pour out all their emotions and then it just backfire, bro. I just feel bad for dudes that don't have that safe space.
yeah, he also brought up a good point. Like a lot of times women do tell you, like, yeah, you can say what you need to be said, but then you gotta think about how you gotta word it because of how they might feel type deal. And that's really like the worst part about it. And like you were saying, that's why most dudes confide in their homeboy because I can talk to my homeboy exactly how I feel. I don't have to sugarcoat it. I don't have to wordsmith it. I can tell him exactly how I feel without having to deal with the emotions of how they feel because of what I said or how they perceived it. And that's just the difference when you talking to your lady. You always got to consider, even when you talking about your feelings, you got to consider her feelings. And a lot of times as men, bro, we don't get that. We don't get that in return. Like a lot of times women ain't really considering, oh, I hope I don't make him feel this way when I say it. They just say whatever they just say however they feel like it need to be said. It don't matter how much it cuts you down or tear you down. It's just to be known you're a man, you're supposed to be able to take it. So that was definitely that's why I reposted the video because it's definitely real, bro. You definitely got to think about how I'm about to say this. You got to wordsmith stuff, and sometimes you just don't feel like doing that, man. Sometimes you just want to say what need to be said.
And to oh, you can go ahead, Dave, if you were gonna say something.
I mean, you know, for real, I feel like a safe space should be a relatable space. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I go to some of my homeboys that I know can relate to things I got going on. Like, you know, I can't really talk about relationships or marriage or anything like that with some of my single friends, because they either can't relate, they're not gonna give me the best advice. I'm gonna hear a bunch of, oh man, I couldn't do that if I was, whoopty whoop. So, uh so by me saying it should be your safe space should be a relatable space, it needs to be, somebody who can, come down to your level and actually what I'm saying, feel where you're coming from. You know what I mean? Whether it's you going to counseling or something like that. Sometimes counseling is good for couples, bro, because, you know, they bring out a side that the women should see, that they need to work on as much as the dude too. So, when you're going through counseling, bro, you find new ways to, interact with your partner. If y'all have disagreements, y'all can open up with each other about certain things. But, just to be real, I don't feel like you're ever gonna be 100% comfortable telling your partner everything. You know what I'm saying? Like
And you
that's
should.
yeah, it's just the opposite sex. They're not going to relate. And you shouldn't relate to a man shouldn't fully relate to a woman with everything. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be a difference, and that keeps everything balanced.
Yeah, man. And it was one thing that was in the video. It was a woman. I'm gonna have to see the video, man, because like right after the dude finished talking, the woman proved his point like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Just had a rebuttal for what he said. But the thing that I hate the most is, and that's why, like, bro, when I talk, bro, my dad was just like, he say how felt,
Mm-hmm.
and he basically he meant what he said, and he said what he meant, bro. He was like that type of dude, didn't care about what anybody thought. But the simple fact that we gotta, before we start a conversation, like, ladies, give us grace. Like, give us grace. Like, no. Like, bro, I need to say the fact that you gotta say, give me grace. Like, nah, I'm not doing that because they don't give us grace and how we feel. Like, bro, men, we have problems too. And then, like, bro, all three of us are fathers to girls,
Mm-hmm.
man. And I'm not teaching, I know for sure I'm not teaching my daughter, uh, dude just have to just love you or whatnot, like happy wife, happy life. That bullshit, man. That is, I'm telling you right now, if you had that mindset, bro, you'll be divorced quickly as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Because
There's got to be a balance, bro. Like
yeah,
it,
it has to,
it's got to be a balance.
because it just don't work that way, man. And I just don't like how a lot of folks moving in society with that type of thinking that, like, just because you're a man, you don't have feelings and nothing like that, man. This is not the Stone Age or whatnot, man. I know my dad had a lot of stuff bottled in that he didn't show for the most part, but that probably why he was so stern. But hey, man, just ladies, just try to get these. Not even try, just do. Give you guys a safe space to talk about, because these guys, and another thing, and I'll let you go, Ted. It's my fault.
I know you good.
Um, it's dudes I'm not even friends with no more. Like, I don't speak about them or nothing like that. I know secrets that will go to the grave, bro. And that I know everybody that knows me, man. Even if I fall out with you, bro, I can promise you, you gonna tell my secret before I tell yours.
Mm-hmm.
Because once upon a time, man, we were friends.
Right.
And I know it's something that you probably never want the world to even know about.
Right.
And that's gonna go to my grave. But I don't think that's what problem is. A lot of dudes don't trust a woman in a way. Like I said, in the Haven, you said it best, bro. Every dude ain't going. I don't think you should just tell your spouse completely everything.
Right.
because that I believe that can be dangerous.
Right, right,
And
right. Totally detrimental.
so be
Once
very
they got
careful with
some
that.
ammo, man, you know,
Yeah.
you'll never get past that, man. Like I watched some videos where dude was critiquing DJ Envy. And like how he got caught up, got caught cheating with Erica Mena and all that stuff like that. And
Mm-hmm.
how it changed the way that he, operates in his career. And it's funny because they was talking about how, man, Envy went on this whole like, redemption tour and, ended up, doing a show, a podcast with his wife. And now his wife got her own show. And now she's a celebrity now. And now she's, bashing
And
him and talking
and it
about, huh?
mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
talking about how
my
he
fault.
wasn't good in bed, talking like she's going on
And
girl
that was
trips,
crazy.
making him look crazy, bro. And it's like, once they got you out of nuts, bro, there's nowhere you can go, bro. Like,
Like
you
Monk.
can't come back from certain things, bro. And it's like certain things you do have to keep to your damn self. I mean, it could be things that didn't necessarily happen anywhere near your relationship. You know what I'm saying? It could be like old stuff. You know what I mean? Some cats just put their business out too much, man. And you gotta watch what you tell your woman, because certain things, bro, they either with or they not with, and they don't forget. They'll never forget. They may act like they forgive, but they will never forget.
Facts.
Yeah,
Mhm.
man. So it to pretty much end that, man, it's just like you just got to keep certain business. Like we all been basically saying the same thing, bro. Like you got to keep that. Some stuff you just got to take to your grave, man.
And you
Like
gotta know
everybody,
who for your relationship and who not.
yeah, yeah. People, you know who you can just talk to, man, and it's no judgment or whatnot
Mhm.
at all. But they'll tell you like if you wrong in a situation or whatnot. But they not sitting here. You know, if I tell you this, I ain't got to worry about Tom, Dick, and Harry knowing it's same information too. It's like it's in a safe spot.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying, man. Be just very cautious, man. Don't put your business out there. I
Yep.
don't think a dude should be putting his business out there, period, especially on social media or
Yeah.
whatnot.
Yeah.
Especially on social media.
Cause
Method Man said it best, man. The best way to keep your marriage going strong and healthy, man. Don't talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep everything out of anybody's ear and off of social media to where they can see it nor hear anything, man. You gotta keep what's precious to you. And you gotta know who your friends are, man. You can't, some friends, as time goes on, you gotta know how you can hang with certain people. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know who's good for, your situation. You got some friends who just, hey, no hard feelings, but they are loose cannons. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
they will put you in predicaments that will have you messed up with your significant other, man. So you gotta just
especially if
know,
they a good one.
yeah. So you gotta know how to, it's no hard feelings. Some of your friends might even not be malicious with it, but it's just you
That's just
gotta
how they
know
are.
who you can hang with, who you gotta know which your circle is, bro. Keep a healthy circle around, man.
And man, and I don't know if you want to hop on in this, Ted, but I know one thing for sure, dog. You gonna really find out, especially when you get married, man. I don't even like giving relationship advice. One thing I absolutely hate to do is just give relationship advice on like on anything that's dealing with that because I feel like I just learned that on the fly.
Right.
but one thing I will say though, this ain't even got it's like with friends, like you said, bro, know who your friends are. It ain't even about just like, oh, I can go party with them, or I can go do this with them, I can go to sporting events or whatever. Like actually know who your genuine friends are. Because some folks are like envy of you, dude. I'm talking,
Right.
and it's a certain. I ain't even gonna mention the people name or whatnot, but one guy, but we all three of us know these people. But one guy got his degree, fraternity, all this stuff, yada yada yada. But the other guy, he doesn't have this degree yet. And I'm gonna put that yet on there because he will get it one day. He don't have his degree. He has a kid or whatnot, but he's very popular with the ladies. And this one other guy that got everything was hating on him because of one of the girls he wanted to holler at, like the other dude. Say, why you want to holler at him? He ain't even got no degree. He got a kid. Dirty macking.
Yeah.
But they supposed to be friends. But I know the person that's gonna watch this, they know they gonna know who I'm talking about, and they're gonna be like, yep, that person was hating, man. And that's how crazy it is, man. Folks that you think that are cool with you be talking behind your back like that. So man, I suggest you know your real friends. I'm talking about like know your real friends. That's best advice I can give anybody. Folks,
Yeah.
it can be folks you known for years, dog.
Mhm.
I'm talking about years.
Yeah.
I can tell you, dog. I met the Haven, and I'm talking about hit it off like a hand in the glove.
Yep.
He was in my wedding, I was in his wedding.
Yo.
They hit it off just like that. But that's why I said, man, you got to really know who your people is. So yeah.
Yep. And
Oh,
only time will tell, because time will reveal, bro. For real. For real.
Oh yeah, you
Mm-hmm.
gonna definitely find out. I know, like for me, I found out who my friends was when I had kids, for real, for real.
I was
That
about to
like
say the same
that
thing, bro.
that's when you find out who like really your friend, or like who rock with you out of convenience, or what you can provide for them. Because when I had my kids and I had a family to take care of, and I wasn't able to, because people know me, like when I got it, all my people have it, and that's just how I've been for a long time. But when I had kids, I had to be like, hey man, like I can't give you this bread because I gotta have bread stacked away in case my baby needs something, or my fiance needs something. And when you start taking away like that privilege and stuff, and they just gotta be with you, or they just gotta rock with you based off of who you are, that's when you find out who your friends is for real. And especially, I don't know, especially when I had my kids, I lost people who I thought was my friends, who was like my real friends. I lost a lot of friends. And people who I didn't even know was my friend like that, I found out like, hey, they actually solid, So it's
Every
crazy how
time.
that dynamic. It's crazy how that
Every time.
dynamic changed.
Yeah,
And
for me, I started seeing I had a homie, man, real close with at one point. We did music together, all kind of stuff, bro. You know what I'm saying? We was like, every time you saw me, you saw him. But it's like, bro, when I started, when I got engaged, homie wasn't really, showing me love like that on that end. Uh Ended up getting married. Homie he couldn't be in the wedding, didn't show up to the wedding, had a baby, no congratulations, no none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just like, that's when I really was like, okay, bro, something's different. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't me. It was like, just homie just switched up. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to, take it for what it was. But like I said, time will reveal, bro, who like your real homies are. If they not really, if you telling cats, life changing things that's going on in your life, and they not rooting for you, man, in your best moments, bro, you already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something, man. That was a big realization for me. You know what I'm saying? Which is crazy.
yeah, man, it just envy. Just it's a lot of envy in a lot of dudes, bro. Like it's so crazy, man. Just like you feel like these people are with you. Y'all been through a lot of stuff. That's what when you like, man, we been through this, man. I know they my dog. And then you just see stuff happen and they just switch up.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
something simple, you just getting a girlfriend. Now
Mm-hmm.
some dudes get girlfriends and they just go missing. No what
Yeah.
them type of dudes are weird to me. But
Yeah.
uh, you get a girl and all of a sudden you become engaged and getting married and have kids. I'm gonna tell you one thing that you can start finding out. And when you propose and you start putting people start saying who can't be like in the wedding,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
that's when you really gonna see like, oh man, some folks would get so mad they won't even come to the wedding. It happened at mine. It
Yeah.
happened at his.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. And they gonna be mad about that just off something simple as that. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
whatnot. Trust me. I rather, but I can tell you right now, it's certain people when you know you're gonna be in or whatnot. But some of these folks just be thinking too highly of themselves and thinking that they gonna be in this person's wedding or whatnot. Like, bro, you don't talk like that. We ain't cool
Yeah.
like that. Like, come on, bro.
And then
You
I want to add one last thing, and
go ahead.
it's just to
We
put it
can
out,
get up
this
out
just
of
to
here.
put it out there. If you got a homeboy or you got a homegirl that just had a kid or freshly in a marriage, man, they need you to be a friend, bro, because that first little bit of time where you first adjusting to having kids and you adjusting to having a family, it's hard, bro. It's it's hard, especially I can't speak for women, which I watched my fiance and what she went through, and it was hard for her. But I know on my end it was hard, and I needed my friends to talk through and navigate through that situation and just be able to have somebody to talk to. And a lot of people like wouldn't even talk to me during that time, and it was crazy to me, bro, because it actually hurt during that time for real. Like, dang, I needed people to talk to during this time. So if you got friends that got kids, bro, support them, call them, check on them, tell them you love them. It don't even got to be a long conversation. It just, hey man, how you doing? How the family doing? Cause they be needing it, bro. They be needing it for real. Kids is hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, man. That's why I say all three of us can understand that. And you probably have it. I ain't gonna say the worst. I just say it's tougher for you because you got twins, so you got them
Uh,
all at the
it's
same
times two
time.
over there.
That's what I'm saying. So, man,
Mm-hmm.
is to close it out, man. Know who you real people is, man. Check on your people or whatnot. Just something simple as a phone call. Just be like, hey, man, I thought about you or whatnot. You
Yeah.
ain't even got to talk long. That probably got somebody off a ledge or whatnot. And ladies, be a safe space for your dude because trust me, man, we got to go through a lot. We and that's why I hate when just to close it out, and I mean really close it out. We know about all the women problems and all that. A man just want to vent sometimes. I know
Mm-hmm.
me. I hate complainers because I blame my dad for that because he'll let you get it all out or whatnot. After that, what is the solution?
Yeah,
Just let a man. Sometimes man just want to just vent that stuff out. He gonna figure it out, man. Just keep praying for us, ladies, and everything be all right. As always, gentlemen, thank you. Even though this was last minute tonight, and I'm glad that we did it, especially for the last conversation. That was just basically uh somewhat off the jump or whatnot. Just but I'm glad that we had this conversation. There's more than likely gonna help somebody out there, especially with you when you get in marriage, man. Can't wait for you to see how it feels. It's still tough, man. I ain't gonna lie to you, but it's a blessing all in all. But everybody shout out their Instagrams and all that good stuff what they got going on. But if you can't understand what they're saying, for the most part, with their Instagram and stuff, it's gonna be in the description as always.
Man, you know what it is, man. It's your boy, the Haven, man, aka DJ Ghost Plato, man. You can put that down, at DJ Ghost PLATO. So, oh, and shout outs to my White Owls. They crossing tomorrow. We got probate at Ski tomorrow, man. It's going down. My boy is still in the mix, man. You already know, 10 plus years, man. Yeah, year 13 now. Year 12, 13, something like that. So, yeah. Shout out to my boys. They got a Halloween fall line type situation going on. So, yeah. Shout out to them boys.
Y'all already know it's Tez the Great on Instagram. I'm Tez the Great on everything, actually. Um, just looking out, we getting ready to go into election year. Politics really my thing. I really be studying that stuff, and my friends, they done convinced me to go ahead and like take it public. So first week in December, I'm gonna start the Matter at Hand podcast. I got a line of politicians that I've made connections with over the years. That's excited to be on the show. I got a bunch of excited people lined up to be on this show. So if you want to be educated on the upcoming election year that's coming up and just what's going on politically in our country and in the world, make sure you tune in to the Matter at Hand starting the first week in December.
And you said that's the Matter at Hand podcast.
Yeah, the Matter at Hand. You start to see
I,
promo about it in about a week.
I love the name, man. I can't wait to help promote it. So y'all make sure when that dropping, I'm gonna let y'all know when it drop. Y'all go over there, check them out, subscribe, like, do all that good stuff. But as always, man, I'm Brinsky Sharpe of the Sharpshooters Podcast. Your humble and gracious host, man. I'm just blessed to be on episode 11 on this, and we only gonna continue. Interviews gonna come soon. I appreciate you guys for always just helping me out when I need y'all, even though it sometimes be last minute on my part, and that's definitely on me. But as always, see y'all later. Peace out. Be blessed. And since my guys in here, I'm gonna end it like this week. Blue, blue.
Blue,
Blue,
blue.
blue.